Hey y'all, not the best lighting here, but I'm gonna work with what I can. I've got a migraine. I haven't posted in a long time because every time I would make a video, it would be when I was in the car waiting for my son or at a time I didn't have my son. And that hasn't happened in 3 months. So it's been pretty crazy. I found out at some point in March that my April 15th surgery was, of course, canceled. It is now June 25th, and about 5-ish weeks ago, I was called and told that I had a surgery date. Part of me was kind of expecting it to be more like in the fall. I really didn't think that we'd be at a place where the hospitals would be able to schedule surgeries here in Michigan. Still not, numbers of COVID cases have gone down, but we're opening things up despite all the risks and increased cases. So I was given a surgery date. That date is now tomorrow. And I realized I really need to get on here and make a video just to keep documenting things. It's been a wild month. So many things I've done to get ready. I had a telemed appointment with my doctor to go over things and explain what's changed, what hasn't, and to ask for some more tests. It had been about a year since I'd had a brain MRI, and so I got another one of those done a week ago. She hasn't seen those images yet, so I'll be bringing them with me so she can see them before surgery tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And I also was able to, with the help of a friend, go out of state to get an upright MRI with flexion and extension. That one I had to pay out of pocket for, but I feel like for peace of mind and for information, it was worth it. I haven't seen her report from it or the radiologist's report from it. I don't have the discs, so I really hope she brings them with her, which is not typical. If she doesn't bring them with her, there's nothing I can do about it. Let's see, what else has gone on? I now have a will and a power of attorney. That was finally finished up today, because I'm a last minute kind of person. I also just never know when I wake up each day, like how it's going to go pain-wise and energy-wise. And then as a parent, there's so many other curveballs that happen. So things get put off, lists get made, not everything gets done. I forget to make lists of certain things, and then I just completely forget things. Like I thought about it, so therefore it's done. And that's not how it works. Lately it's like, my brain is usually a sponge for information, and I remember all kinds of details, but now it's like that sponge is being squeezed and everything just falls right back out of it. So it's really hard. And it's also been really hard adjusting to my increase in symptoms and acknowledging the fact that I can't do everything all the time. I have a really hard time with that in general. I used to ride my bike 15 miles a day and nanny full time and go out dancing and hang out with friends and all kinds of stuff. And we had a little half-an-hour walk at the nature preserve that we used to go to all the time, and I was exhausted. I never know how I'm gonna feel or what symptoms are gonna arise from doing what things or at different points in the day. So I feel as ready as I can be for surgery, but I really wish these last 3 days I could have just skipped over them. It's been very hard. I've had a lot of anxiety, chest pains that have made it very hard to function, very hard to focus, very hard to sleep. I've been up for hours at a time in the middle of the night, just in pain or unable to sleep. Sometimes I've obsessed over random little details. Sometimes I just want to sleep, but I'm in too much pain. I currently have a migraine, and I don't have my most effective migraine medication because I'm out. My primary care hasn't called in the prescription, even though I did a phone call appointment with him. So hopefully I won't need those right after surgery. If not, maybe hopefully a couple of phone calls will help get it taken care of and done, and I can get the prescription delivered to me. So I get to make this a video tonight because my kiddo, no, neighbor, my kiddo is at my dad's, and he will be there a few days. So my surgery is Friday the 26th at 8 a.m. and I should be hopefully discharged Sunday is the plan. If he's not discharged Sunday, then I have to see who's gonna watch him. And that'll be interesting to try to navigate and situate from a hospital room. Oh, I don't know what else to really say right now, what else to talk about and explain. It's been really challenging. It was navigating all of this and preparing for all of this while trying to be cautious. I can't even get a cold, you know, and I'd have a cough, and that will really, and that hurts already, so that would be really, really hard and bad, even if I had a regular cold, let alone if I got COVID-19. Last up for me to do tonight is take the garbage out, do the litter box and take the garbage out, and then take a really good shower and attempt to go to bed. My friend will be here by 3:30 in the morning to pick me up. We have to be at the hospital by 5, and then surgery starts at 8. Should be done about 11-ish. And then ICU for 24 hours or so, and then move to a regular ward for a day and a half or two. I don't know. I've got as much ready as I can. Anything I don't have ready right now clearly is not going to happen. I've been able to have some good support from friends, and that will make it hopefully easier. I don't have all the pieces lined up with that yet. I think it's just gonna come as it happens. I'm doing things like paper plates and disposable snack bags and things like that, so that the chore load is a little bit less. My kiddo's only 7, so it's not like I can expect him to wash the dishes or anything like that. He could take the empty garbage can back, but he can't take the full garbage can out or put the bag into the big garbage can that's as tall as him. So that doesn't work. So, we'll see when I get to update next. And hopefully I'll be able to have good things to say and a good recovery is, all I can hope for at this point. I need some improvement to my life with all of the pain and fatigue and other symptoms that I deal with daily. 3 months ago, the only thing I can think of since I posted last was I got a emotional support cat. And her name is Alice, and she probably won't let me get her on camera. She doesn't like to be picked up, which is a bummer, but she is listening to me right now, and she's waiting for me to give her dinner, so that's pretty funny. She's just like, oh, I'll just sit right here where you see me, so you remember that I want you to feed me. She is a little orange, fluffy cat, and she's got beautiful green eyes, and she's really playful, so she plays really well with my kid. She'll sleep all night so that she can be up multiple times during the day and play, and she'll get really wild. They'll get pretty silly together, and she's got a string that she really likes. Oh, she's looking at me. And that she's helped with my anxiety and stress as well as my kids. Let's say she's 10 years old. Oh, she might come where I can get her on the camera. For just a second. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's too dark in here. I have the lights down because of my migraine. She's about 10 years old, and I adopted her from a friend's sister in March 21st. Yeah, I have a feeling it was, yeah, like 3 months that we've had her. So, oh, and I just had my 35th birthday. So that was my, I guess my birthday present to myself is brain surgery. All right, so just recording it as I go, and hopefully the next video I'll be able to share how surgery went. Have a good one.